On July 4th, 1826, former presidents Thomas Jefferson and John Adams, who were once fellow patriots and then adversaries, die on the same day within 5 hours of each other. Thomas Jefferson and John Adams were the last surviving members of the original American revolutionaries who had stood up to the British Empire and forged a new political system in the former colonies. However, while they both believed in democracy and life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, their opinions on how to achieve these ideals diverged over time. Adams preceded Jefferson as president from 1797 to 1800. It was during this time that their ideas about policy making became as distinct as their personalities. The irritable and hot-tempered Adams was a firm believer in a strong, centralized government, while the rooted and genteel Jefferson believed federal government should take a more hands-off approach and defer to individual states' rights. As Adams' vice president, Jefferson was so horrified by what he considered to be Adams' abuse of the presidency, particularly his passage of the Restrictive Alien and Sedition Act of 1798, that he abandoned Adams and Washington for his estate at Monticello. There he plotted how to bring his Republican faction back into power in the presidential election of 1800. After an unexpectedly bitter campaign in which both parties engaged in slanderous attacks on each other in print, Jefferson emerged victorious. It appeared the former friends would be eternal enemies. After serving 2 presidential terms, 1801 to 1809, Jefferson and Adams each expressed to third parties their respect the other and their desire to renew their friendship. Adams was the first to break the silence. He sent Jefferson a letter dated January 1st, 1812, in which he wished Jefferson many happy New Years to come. Jefferson responded with a note in which he fondly recalled when they were fellow laborers in the same cause. The former revolutionaries went on to resume their friendship over 14 years of correspondence during their golden years. On July 4th, 1826, at the age of 90, Adams lay on his deathbed while the country celebrated Independence Day. His last words were, "Thomas Jefferson still survives." He was mistaken. Jefferson had died 5 hours earlier at Monticello, at the age of 83.